First, you'll notice that this Cox box has a panel guard, which is the hard plastic surrounding the outside of the rubber connectors. This is a very important addition that earlier Cox box didn't have. As you can see, when we plug in a microphone, we no longer can bend or twist this connector, causing issues underneath. Next, when you're carrying the Cox box, please always use the handles that are provided. We've seen issues where people will take the microphone, carry it this way, carry it from the harness, and this causes undue stress on these connectors. Next, we'll see that this has bumpers on it. These are the rubber protection on both sides, and on the bottom, this will help against any damage in case it's dropped. Of course, this does make it not float, so make sure you have the strap properly attached to the boat in case of a capsize or any sort of turbulence where the Cox box might leave the boat. Next, we're going to talk about the battery. Note that there is 2 ridges on one side, 1 ridge on the other side. On the Cox box, you'll see 2 ridges on one side, 1 ridge on the other side. Always make sure these line up properly. Next, we're going to go over maintenance and cleaning of the Cox box. This is something we highly recommend, and we especially recommend it for saltwater programs. We have a Cox Box Maintenance kit on our site that is available, which is our recommendation for maintaining the connectors. Inside the Cox Box Maintenance kit, we have Nigel. This is what we recommend for lubrication around the connector and the electronic restorer inside the connector to help prevent corrosion and keep the connector working properly. Also in the kit, we have metallic mini brushes designed specifically for the sockets so that you can clean them out and not damage any of the gold plating inside the sockets. We have standard pipe cleaners, which will help clean out any excess debris. And we have some cotton swabs, which are used to apply some of the Nigel around the outside. Not included in this kit is standard rubbing alcohol, which you can find at any local store and is really cheap. But this will help with cleaning out any excess Nigel or debris, and this is the first step with this kit. So spray some or pour some into the sockets. It evaporates really quickly, so it's not going to stay in there long. And then use the metal brush to go in and out and clean out any excess debris. We want to get every socket, and we want to make sure that any debris is cleared out of this connector. Next, we're going to use the pipe cleaner to go in and remove anything that's left and also dry out some of that alcohol in preparation for our next step. You can see the debris is coming out really well, and this will help maintain this connection. The next step is to apply Nigel inside this socket. You don't want to overdo it, you want to get enough in there, but too much will create an issue. So you want to just do it so that it's moderately lubricated in there. And then we can use the brush to kind of push it down there. Make sure it's all the way down. Now we also want to make sure we take some Nigel on the foam and get around the sockets. This will help lubricate and make it easier to insert and take out any harness plug.